Hi, my name is Nicole Conley. This is my CSC final project. My project is on texting and messaging, which you can see right here in the upper left corner. Texting and messaging is a message with outspoken communication through electric devices. In this page, which is called my index, I have an abstract, which is basically a mission statement, which you can see right here in the white text. And then up here, I have a GIF, which is a compilation of 3 images that relate to my topic. One being a picture of myself, then another, the logo that I made, and then the third is a picture I found on Google that's a little envelope, which is like texting. Below is the table of contents, which contain hyperlinks. This is the purpose, effects, and impacts, technical aspects, relations to data, and references is the last page. And hyperlinks let you transfer through the pages of your website. An interesting thing about my website is it's using an internal style sheet. So using the hyperlinks below, we're going to click on purpose to move us to the next page. So this page is the purpose of texting and messaging. The first thing that you will notice is the banner on the top right here, which is acts as a hyperlink. So when you click on it, it will bring you back to the page, the index, the first page that we were just on. So that's pretty cool. And then the purpose of texting and messaging is the written communication over electric devices. So the purpose is to send a fast and effective message. Next to this paragraph that I talked about the innovation, it's a phone. So a lot of people use the iPhone nowadays to text people. It's called iMessage. And then next is the group messaging, which came out kind of recent, and that's when you can text or message people in a group. So I found these both pictures on Google Images. So from this page, my purpose page, I will be moving to my effects and impacts page. And to do this, you click the little next button on the bottom. Okay, so that took us to the effects and impacts. And as you can see, there's still the banner right there. So whenever you click on the banner, that will send you back to the index, which was the first page. Anyway, the impacts goes over the impacts of texting and messaging on the society, economy, and culture. So that's this one right here. Basically, I talked about, just a summarization, talked about how it has a huge impact on our economy because everyone buys the phone to text their friends. No one will buy a phone that won't be texting on. And then talked about the culture, how it's a norm to be texting and sending messaging all day. Sometimes people feel out of place when they're not texting. Then up here, the harmful and effective innovation. I talked about how texting is basically a global communication through your fingertips. So a lot of people are texting. It's a good thing when they're texting or receiving, giving a message in less than a second, but it's also harmful because communication can get lost. Some people don't know the tone that they're texting, and some people hide behind the screen, so that's not good. Then the picture over here is just a woman texting. This clip talks about how texting can ruin a relationship. It basically says that people should talk more in person instead of just texting everything because the communication is lost and their significant other might not feel the same way as what they're doing over the text. So this is actually the video that I created, so we can watch it right now.
Because it's a simple and quick way to communicate with my friends that live really far away. I like texting because it's easier than talking on the phone and faster. There's always miscommunications. You can't detect tone over text, and I don't like that. People hide behind a screen when they text. Sometimes people will text you things, but they don't have the courage to say it to your face.
Okay, that was my video, and if you ever go onto my website, you can just click that and we can watch it, but it's kind of long for this video right now. So the graph on the bottom is just the percentage of people who use SMS daily by their age. So as you can see, the 16 through 17 and the 20 to 24 is probably the highest. So I found this on Google, and I thought this went well with what I was trying to say about the society and the economy. So this is my technology page, which is very similar to the other pages in format-wise. I answered 2 questions on the technical aspects of texting and messaging. The first one, I described how the users interact with this innovation. Usually texting and messaging can be on your mobile device like an iPhone or other smartphones, or other electric devices like a computer. You could put your email or Facebook chat or any direct message in the internet through your computer. And then another question I answered was the 1 big ideas of the innovation, and what I chose was the abstraction. This basically means that you don't put into a lot of detail when you text. You just get the main idea out, and you aren't being too specific. So you while you text, you usually just put the most important things in the message. As you can see here, he just asks where he is. Nothing really that big. This next page is the relationship to the data. So I talk about the innovation consumes data with the input being the keyboard, so when you're typing out that message, and then the output or the producer is when you actually receive that message that someone else typed. So it also just asked me to describe at least 1 data storage concern. So my concern with the texting and messaging would be that once you send that message, it could never be deleted. So if you send that message to one person, if you delete it on your phone, it might be deleted from your phone, but it won't be deleted from theirs, and they can do whatever they want. So you have to be very careful. That's why we have this sad face emoji, because if got into the wrong hands, things could get very bad. So before I move on, I'd like to show you the source of HTML for this data page. So right here you can see the HTML of what I've actually done from the data page. You can see that it has a head right here, and then this is the whole body, and then right here's the footer. In between each tag you have like the information for the questions. This is how I did the image and the height and the width. And then you can align it either to the left or the right. You always have your banner. And so you just copy and paste the banner into each one for the beginning. Then you have your title. This is just a brief overview of how I got my data page. Finally, I have the reference page. So the reference page just shows a little table right here with the name of the website, the author, and then the reference, and then what year it came out. So what reference I used, which was pretty helpful, was this one right here. We're going to click on it now. And this talks about stress texting and being social, and how does your phone and text message affect how young people manage stress. So I thought that was very interesting. So you can always go to the link where I put my reference page and look at it. Thank you for watching my video, and if you want to check out my website, the link is right here.